Bicycles live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Mystical, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Laughing through the night, next like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Terraria boss, Palea festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. It's spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Pal world Palea, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow. Join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's world, best place I've been. Oh. Pixels flicker, midnight glow, Mexico's live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Mystical, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Laughing through the night, next like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Terraria boss, Palea festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. Hey, spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Pal world Palea, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow. Join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen.
And we are live. Hello everybody. This is MysticalLandSlide, and we are playing Satisfactory. We're continuing our factory that we have been working on. Let's see. I'm going to load StreamWorld. I'll do that one. That was the most recent. So that's how we ended it on yesterday. We're going to check our hard drive because it was supposed to be had like 10 minutes. So we'll see how that worked out. We're playing this again because right before actually it was what, about 20 minutes I think before I started streaming, there was a massive attack on systems and servers and gaming platforms and things like that, so a lot of them went down. I was going to try and play another game, but it was one of them that it said that the servers went down. So I didn't want to chance it of just sitting here and having nothing to do, so I went ahead and went with Steam, since it was one of the few that was actually working. A friend of mine was playing, or trying to play Arc Raiders, and it kicked him and his friend out all of a sudden, and they were thinking it was just, nothing. It turns out the whole Arc Raiders had been taken down by it, so hopefully everybody out there is staying safe with things like that happening. Who knows how far it went. They were talking about he was watching a streamer who was catching the news, and they had like a dozen different things that were going down. So I'm not even sure if Twitch is being that active, but it is showing I am live, so we're going to hope for the best and go with that, because it did come up on my phone. So we're going to do the best we can with what we got. Now, right before we quit, the last time we were chopping down a bunch of trees, because my biomass and biofuel was getting lower, which of course it's going to, because I have 3 bioreactors being fed now. So we are going to try and at least keep that going for a little bit. I'm doing it by hand for right now. So I've got at least 1,000 and some worth of biomass down there. So that ought to help. Put it in my giant storage crate. And that should... it'll start up again. Yep, there we are. Because it's still got some, but you don't want it going down on you when you are making a lot of stuff. Now we have to build a space elevator. Let's see, I need tons of wire and iron rods. I want to check on this first. Let's see, the hard drive has been completed. Added to the drive library.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Iron wire. Turn 5 into 9. Or we can have citrium, or cadmium. Now I don't have that. That would be good, actually, if I have it, but I have to make the, oh, I have to get the bombs. I'll actually go down that road first. Probably should have left it, but hey. Yeah, we can do hard drives. I still need those little bugs. Gotta find some SAM. And for that I just need more ingots. I don't have any stuff for that. I need a lot of rotors for that, and I'm using the rotors as of right now, so I'm not going to be using it on that. Okay, for these, I need the steel pipes, which that's something I'm going to get after I get the elevator. So we will just have to go with that for right now. Put that down there. I know I'm going to need a lot of those. And what was it? Wire, I believe. Yeah. Okay, got plenty of that. Making 30 a minute, which is not bad. We don't want to stress our power too much, because as we know, it was just barely hanging on by a thread there for a while, so. We're going to need this and concrete to go ahead and make the platforms for it up there. Oh, we got plenty of it coming in now. Having that normal mine over there was definitely the best idea I've had in a while. And it's stuck. Now I could try to shock it, but it kicks you and throws you away, so I'm not going to try that. Okay, we are going to do 7. Oh, I don't have the... Yeah, zoop. I'll do that. I would think this should be enough, but you never know as big as the elevator is. Let's see. I can put it down. Oh, I need more wire. Of course. Now, I think I put more wire over here. Yeah, I did. I'll just snitch some of it. Yeah, I need to switch this up anyway. We're going to have it make cable. So I need that for the research, and then we can start this. Okay. I'll do... Okay, so it was right there. Yep. Nope, nope, nope. I want it up here. And you don't have to do this, you can just have it literally setting on flat ground, but I do like pretending. At least halfway making it look right. So we will do this. We can just run down here. And there we are. Okay. That should be big enough, I would think. Let's see. Space elevator. Let's see. H is lock mode. So it should lock that. Yeah, see, it's way bigger than you think. Yeah. So I'm actually going to bring this out here. I mean, you don't have to do it this way, but I want to. I want it to appear like I'm actually building platforms for it, even though you don't need it. There. And space elevator. Oh, now it's saying it's uneven. It's because the main thing of it is over this way. Freeze it right there. Ah, the thing is over there, of course. Let's see. I mean, this thing's huge, so. To an even, which probably means that it can't reach, is more like it. Well. Let's see. G filter. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Actually going to try and move it up one. Yep. Because I do want to make it somewhat even. I would rather have to do a platform up here for separate than otherwise, so. And that's a good thing about the ramps, is you can actually take it up a little higher. P6. I think I'm just going to do one. And then do 7. 5, yeah. I'll try it that way and see. And then I won't be able to get up there. There we are. That works. And we do 5 again. Probably better we do it this way anyway. Oh. Probably better we do it this way anyway. Because if it's up high like this, then the monster over there will be less likely to actually get to me. Like he could have if it was just a flat platform on the very top. I know it is somewhat. It's a little uneven. Yeah, didn't want to go through that. And right there we are. Let's see how that works. Now I do this again. Space elevator. Let's see. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Ah, even better. Now we can see precisely how big this thing is. Wow. Okay. Now it's gonna get into place. Yeah, it comes right out from the sky. This thing is humongous. It connects to it, and that way it can bring all the materials we need up to there, and that is how we will get all of our stuff for the milestones. As of right now, I believe.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Yep. Yeah, it's not doing it up there. Okay. Now we are Trying to think. That is precisely why. Do this here. No object clearance. Okay. Yeah, you got to get it just right, unfortunately. Put that. Wait. These are the inputs, are they not? Yes, they are. Okay, that one can't go there. It's clipping. Okay. Yeah, getting these just right can be the issue. So I want this to move down here. And then this will turn. Oh, I got it backwards. No wonder. Makes a big difference. Okay. Yeah, there we are. I do kind of want this at the edge if I can, because I'm going to be putting stuff in here to go up to space. Yeah. So you do delete that, and delete that. Now I can do it the right way. As you bring this just down here. And that goes straight in there. And so when you put it in there, it literally just feeds it in there. I don't have to... Now I can just come up here and do that, but it takes all the fun out of it. Okay. Now we're good to go. And let's see. We do have a decent amount of concrete. So I might start working on this as well. It's number 5. I'll take it to number 10. We'll see about that. We can start actually moving the stuff up here if need be. So, oh yeah, we can actually go. Go to 12, I believe, without risking poison. Oh yeah. And from here, I think you can only go to 10 if I remember right. That'll be 14, 16, 17 to go all the way over here, and I believe you can jump up here, but I don't think the monsters can. It's starting to clip. Is it mine? That's the mine, isn't it? Actually, I can take that away. Because I don't need the mine. It's not as of right now. Now I know we can't go over to the iron one, because that's one's going to stay. Probably go 3 over. And I should get just enough. Yep, and it works. We are connected around. Now this is going to chew through my concrete that I do have more than anything. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I did have to go, I had to clip a little bit into, what was it? Yeah, it's whatever's down there. But whenever I go to move it, it'll just, it'll delete that. Okay. So now for more concrete, and we can actually start moving stuff. Now, of course, that will be its own undertaking in itself. Because then you have to move all these things up. And what I would probably try to do is I would want to keep it, I'd actually want to line it up. We'll have a smelter line and things like that. Like a line of smelters, then a line of the constructors and all that they do. And of course the iron will split off into a second one. And then all of that would run into a wall of storage crates. And something I did see my roommate do, which I thought was actually pretty cool, is you put a conveyor, just a single one, on the edge here, and it pops one out, so you will always see what you have on the edge of it. And it's better than making like signs to put on it. Let's see, for the black powder I would need, excuse me, coal and sulfur. And this, yeah, it's got enough of all that for the rotor. It just does not have enough. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. What we're going to need is those plates. And they're easy enough to make. That takes one rotor and one reinforced. Now the reinforced is easy. It'll be the rotor that's the issue. So I need to put all that back and make rotors. So I will need 50 of them. That takes 5 for one. Go ahead and put that back. Do that many. That's making cable. and it's just barely keeping up with it. I wanted to make screws now. I just put all that in there, and we'll be fine. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Okay, now this will be for screws. And now we'll get to working on those. And put that down there. Let's see. The fauna. There we are. It gives me inventory space. Inflated pocket dimension.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Some of us are apparently doing more. Let's see. That's all quartz stuff. Let's need that for sulfur, yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna have any research stuff for a while. I think we've about maxed out most of it. Yeah, there we go. Put all this down here. That's them. Yeah. Yep. Nothing else to put up. Let's see. Let's make it more concrete. We need that to complete our roofing up there. It's funny because this will get really dark under here. So. Eventually, I probably will take this over a little bit. That way, there's one up here and then one over. Do number 5. Yep, one's up here. I'll do that. There, I can do a couple more over. Yeah, see it's clipping, so we'll just do this. That won't be as much now that we're just doing this. Unfortunately, the hub, that will sticks up too far at first, but it'll be fine. Yeah, there's a pickle. That's not too bad. How are things with you? I was beginning to wonder if my stream was actually active. You're the first person that said anything in 40 minutes. Just racked up golf and pickleball. Nice. Yeah, there was a heading back to the house for a shower. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. There was a cyber attack apparently, and a lot of platforms went down. So that's why I'm playing this again. I could probably take that straight over and connect in there since we don't have the secondary mine going. Now the good thing with the copper is I'll be able to take that just straight over onto the platform. So I won't have too many issues with that. Now the iron here. May actually have to delete that, turn it, because you have lifters that will take it. I can have it take up, and it'll take it just directly up there. And of course all these, that'll be on the power side. So I'll just line them up to do that. Now eventually I'll have coal, and they are huge coal producing places. I haven't even begun that yet, because we're waiting on the rotors. Halfway there. Steel beam. One of the researches said steel beam. Was it the alien stuff? Yeah, 500 for another hand slot. Not quite there yet, but we are getting there. Let's see. How close is the sulfur? It may be another, well, no, it won't have a rock on it. It's only 1,000. Right. Yeah, I don't even have the stuff to make a mine on it. So we will go back and get our miner. Portable miner, yeah. Let's see. We'll make one. Because I also need coal too to make more black powder for that. And I probably can't even do that because of the... Yeah, I can't even do it because of that. But I can set up the mine and make sure that I can actually even get everything ready to where we just have to run power to it. I think we probably have enough of those. Still have quite a few of those. I need all the concrete I can because I need to finish off this route too. See, this is the trouble. I am getting sidetracked by sidetracked, and that's just a me thing. There we are. Finish up that line. That's completed. That's the good thing about this. I do like that you can complete things from the ground and you don't have to be, directly up there. Yeah, I can't do too much while the hub is still down here, but I need the hub because I need these to work. This is a smelter, isn't it? Yep, and it's got my category ore. I believe I already took that out, so I can actually delete these. So there's that one that's connected. Has a little bit of fuel left in it, not much. Add it to there. 'Cause it's making me the screws. Now I will need the concrete for this to be done so that when I do move the hub up, I'll be able to finish all this around here and basically just set it right on top where it is now. Since it is kind of the center of the base. Or I can move it literally wherever. But since I do actually use the biomass burners there for extra things, I want to at least one of the probably one of the corners, maybe somewhere I can get to, maybe that corner, for like quick little things like the screws and things like that. Okay, we have explored quite a bit. Looks to be water over here, maybe either or void. Because when you have the coal and the coal producing plant or coal burning plants for power, you have to have water, and you have to, you know, suck the water up and bring it to the coal plant. So we'll have to find us some water close enough, and that's why I don't want it to be too high, because you have to have these like pumps that pump it uphill. So we will have to keep an eye on that as well, or else you build tons of pumps and they require power themselves, so we have to watch that. There's one of those monsters over there. Kind of head around it. Yeah, I don't actively going looking for confrontation, but take them down if I have to. It's basically my life motto. Oh, of course. There's limestone right around the corner. Oh well. The other one was more fun to get to. You're making fun of the boss monster or mini boss monster as you go by. Yeah, just explore around a little bit. We are looking or waiting on the rotors to be done, and that's really a situation where you literally just have to wait. So might as well do some exploring. We have decent inventory, not the best, but because I was looking for other things too. Now there's water here. Kind of looking around to see. Yeah, there's water this way. I want to see how deep it is and if it would be good for using. Because we are working towards getting coal. Yep. There's one of those hog monsters over there. Yeah, that's the poison area. So there's a cyber attack. I didn't hear it. It literally just happened 20 minutes or so before I started streaming. So it's been about an hour ago. I was watching a stream, a friend of mine, and he was streaming was Arc Raiders, and all of a sudden him and his friend just couldn't do anything. And they were thinking, oh, it's a glitch or something like that, and finally somebody told them there's a massive cyber attack. And so they looked up another person who was it was like a stream within a stream, but they were streaming all about the attack, and it took down, what was it, the AWS servers or whatever, and it took down, they thought it took down Steam, but I think if it did, it recovered because I'm playing on Steam right now. But they must have recovered that pretty quick. Oh yeah. Let's see, they said Epic got took down, so there was no Fortnite or Rocket League, is what they were talking about. And it hadn't hit Call of Duty. Arc Raiders got took down. I'm trying to think what else he was saying. There were several. There was like a dozen different games and platforms that got took down. If AWS and Azure go down, the world would probably stop. Well, AWS got hit. Was it is it Cloudfire? Something like that a lot of platforms use also got hit. But a lot of them were starting to recover pretty quickly, so it must not have been a very sophisticated attack, because he was watching it and some of them were starting to light back up. And there was some, it was a specific website, and I actually wish I had have seen what he had typed in, but it was showing you the outage and the damage it was doing and what was active and what wasn't. But there were several platforms that were struggling and or taken down, so I'm like, I'm not going to chance it. I know I played this like 2 days in a row, so I'll just do it a third since I knew Steam was up. And me and him had both been on Steam, so I knew that it was at least stable. And for a while, since it didn't seem like there's nobody on on here, I wasn't sure if there's too many people on Twitch, if it had been hit, but so far apparently it's still working. I just looked up the article. Okay, good. So I wanted to make sure if I'm telling people that on stream, it was at least if Activision servers go down, I'm screwed. It was EA was another one that it went down. I was actually on Call of Duty at the moment when he said that it was attacked, and the Call of Duty was fine. I thought about playing it, but then I was just doing updates on it, and I got off of it, and, and I looked down, I didn't have enough time to actually load back into it, so I'm like, I'll just do something else. And there's a wild crazy in the chat today. How are you doing today, Crazy? Because you're a fake gamer who can't play anything else. Fortnite was taken down, unless you're on it. Fortnite and Rocket League, because the Epic game was taken, the whole thing was taken down for a little bit because of the cyber attack. So actually that, unfortunately, Call of Duty is still active, but Fortnite was taken down as of an hour ago. Just when you were having a good conversation. No, there was a massive cyber attack, and they hacked in and shut down a bunch of things. Danny D is here, giving all the cheers. Now they're layering.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful rectal itch, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
Danny D has points to burn. Still have 10k points. Oh yeah, you've been watching me for a while. I didn't have anything decent to spend it on for a while. I still need to look through that and see if I can get some more. Because I can put
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos!
that's definitely me. All rewards claimed for one stream. Check again on the next stream. Oh, you can't? A lot of them have cooldowns.
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos!
That's because I'm mining and they don't break. That's a mining node, so they don't break. You're supposed to put a miner on it, and it sends the stuff back to your base. But I was just breaking it, or I'm just hacking at it. You're being annoying. Oh, she wants to play Meow Meow. Well, I don't have Meow Meow, so...
Dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful rectal itch, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
I believe those are poison. Yep. I don't even
Side
need to
effects may
talk.
include dry mouth,
Y'all are
nausea,
just
vomiting,
entertaining the
water retention,
stream.
painful rectal hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Oh, what I'll have to do is I'll just...
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos!
Yeah, I will have to put a cooldown on it. Is what it would have to do.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
And see, I did that on the longer ones, where you actually have to spend bits for. But I didn't do it on the free ones for channel points.
Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful rectal itch, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not
That's
for
how it
everyone.
went down.
Consult your doctor before use.
Probably. That's sure. How far away am I? It's a straight shot. Now, if I want lots of concrete, here we go. Let's see. We will put a new map marker.
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos!
Yeah, she can, definitely. You know, shockingly, I never anticipated somebody would actually try that. Sulfur. Down to 80k points. Yeah, I'll have to make something that has a higher point. Oh, ads are going to be starting here in just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to make something with something that's desired, but has a higher point base on it. Need more things to play, exactly. Doesn't say there's a cyber attack. There was as of an hour ago. Actually, a little bit more than an hour ago. About an hour 20, almost hour and a half. Pickle had it. He brought up the article. I don't have the exact article. I was watching a streamer when it went down, and he was looking it up. Don't need to make them higher. Just need more stuff. Well, actually, I need to actually take away some of them because all those chicken yodels and the chicken rave is copyrighted. Now, it'll let me use it, but it says I can't monetize it on YouTube, which, of course, I'm nowhere near it. But if I was to ever, I would have to take that away. So I had actually tried to take some of them away. Somebody link pickle. I can't find anything. Yeah, the Epic platform went down. The EA platform went down. Arc Raiders went down. They said Steam was struggling for a while because it had started to go down, but I think they caught it in time because I'm playing Steam now. So, yeah, there was quite a few things that went. Okay. Oh, and there's an ad starting. So we can talk about it in like 3 minutes. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, Epic went down. Temporary. I'm not sure if it's up by now, but I know it was down. My kid's been playing all day. I don't know. That's just what it was said. It's what was said. There's an article about it. There are people that were tracking it. It's down. I tried to long. Yeah. I don't know if it's country based or what. The person I was watching was in the UK. So I don't know. PC though. Yeah. I don't know the extent of it. I just know that people were saying it was down. My friend was streaming Arc Raiders and he got kicked out. His friend was playing it and he got kicked out. And it shut the whole thing down. So. On Switch it's all good. I didn't check PC. Yep. Yep, that's just all I know. Is what I was told, and I didn't want to chance it. Ooh, Danny D just subscribed. Sweet. Thank you very much. Subscriptions are always appreciated. Oh, and no ads. Yep, that's the best thing about it. I do have it set where subscribers do not have to deal with ads. Now, there are some people that don't do that because they want the ad money, but I don't get enough to make it worthwhile of aggravating my subscribers. So you're good. I have no intention of ever making my subscribers watch ads. There's just no sense in it. And I'm stuck down here. I need me some water. I was looking at an article on my phone and went back and looked. I'm not confident in the source now. They could have brought all of it back up. I know they were working on it pretty hard as soon as it started going down. I know that we've had cyber attacks before and things would go down, but it would come back up pretty quick depending on how fast they respond to it. So it's possible. And it could be country based. I mean, the person that I was watching was in the UK. They also said that Steam was down, and I'm playing Steam, so not enough in ads and one sub. One sub, all the ads in a month. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've made about $1 something on ads. It's probably better if you have a lot of subscribers, and a lot of viewers, which I don't. Because the first time I had an ad, I made like 50-some cents. And then a couple days ago, I only had like 1 or 2 people watching me. I made a whopping 2 cents. So but we little people. Yeah. When you're first starting out, it's rough, I know. But doing my best to scrape together every penny I can. Or actually, it's not going to be penny before long, since they're taking away the penny. It'll be every nickel. We already have signs at our restaurants thanking people for giving exact change or using the card machines, because they won't be no longer serving pennies. Maybe you have 1K watching every time. Yes, I know a couple of guys that do that. They will average 2K. I'm thinking that must be nice. I average 5 to 10. Although it says I do have more. I guess people go in and out of the stream and it doesn't catch it, because it'll say I have like 10 people, and I'll look back at the analytics and say, oh, you had 30. I'm like, it didn't show if I did. That must be nice. Yeah, but true, on the other hand, they've been doing this for like 10, 15 years. And they were some of the pioneers on the YouTube hype when it first started to really blow up for people. So that's basically how they get into it. Ah, hits me. Got him. Lucky to have 3. Yeah. For a while, I wasn't sure if Twitch was even up, because I was just having myself for a while, and then Pickle hopped in, because normally I'll at least have some people look in. It was just staying at 2, and I'm like, hopefully Twitch hasn't been hit by this. But yeah, everything's fine now. Let's see, that's the normal one. There's a couple of pure ones here. Did you just tease that thing? Yeah, I tased him. Well, if he hadn't been trying to run me over, I wouldn't have tased him. I am an equal opportunity taser. I will not tase you if you don't bother me. And I'm also non-discriminatory when I do it. So if somebody bothers me, I will tase you regardless of what gender or race you are. Even if it's the plasma thrower, or the little hog creature, or the little spidery dudes, or the little exploding fireflies, I will tase them all equally. If I'm just putting in whatever word it feels like. Oh yeah. But it's probably because you have... oh, there's a big one. You have the type assist, and you probably also have predictive texting on. So it'll just spam in whatever it thinks you should be saying at the time. Because that's how the algorithm thinks it makes sense. I've seen people do that before. They will have predictive texting on, and it's where you type one word, and then you just start hitting the spot where it suggests the word after that. You just keep hitting the same one over and over, and it will write out whatever the algorithm thinks you should be saying according to what you've texted before. Yeah, I actually had to go in and turn all that off for my mom. she was sending stuff to my brother, and it ended up cussing him out, and she wasn't even thinking of it because it was changing her words for her. And she's like, I don't text like that. I don't talk like that. I'm like, yeah, but the algorithm seemed to think that you did. And he was writing her back. He's like, do you know that you're sending this? Does somebody else have your phone? Because she's like, a hardcore religious person, so she doesn't say certain words, and it was putting words in that she doesn't say, and he's like, is this you, Mom? Are you sure? See, watch, give me 2 words and it shall see what it says. Yeah, exactly, that's the way it is. Mine will do that occasionally, and then I just, of course, I reread everything before I send it, usually, whenever I'm texting or using my phone in about any way, because I know how it does. So, usually I can catch it, but there are sometimes it just will not relent, and it will say what it wants me to say. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. We will say this over here. I do have some more cadmium, which I think, yeah, it's already in there. I have so many food. Let's see. Yep. Do all of that, all of that. A bunch of sulfur that I got before. And that I need to process those. Because I need a lot of ingots. Please send me the link for the new one that you got from your dad. I want it for the car. And I'm trying not too much trouble with the new one. But it's just the new ones. Exactly. That's predictive testing right there. That's all my phone. I just hit the spacebar. Exactly. Yep. It's crazy what all it comes up with. Let's see. I do have the ingots. Like what you're trying to say, phone? Exactly. What are you trying to say? Oh, yeah. It doesn't know half the time. Let's see. I need that for that. Food goes down there. Goes over there. There we are. Now I can make black powder. I do know I need to make quite a bit of it. And then once they're done making those the rotors for the plates, then I can make the plates. And we should move up into coal power pretty soon. Yeah, I have over 100, so that should work. 98 sulfur. What do I need for that? We need 50, so I got more than enough. So all I need are those steel things, and we'll be good to go. That goes there. All the rest of that is good. Actually, I'm going to throw those over there. I don't need that. Both of these down here. There. Now I can put that up there. Now I need to look at these rotors. See if they're probably out of screws, I would say. Yep. Okay, we got 70. That should be enough. There we are. I'll take both of those out of there, and we will make smart plating. For that, need one rotor and some reinforced plates, which I believe are down here. Yep. Those go there. Those go there. Yeah, I just need 50. I don't want to overdo it because rotors are hard to come by. We'll go ahead and make tons of screws with those. Okay. Yeah, I have to have the 50 of those before I can complete too many other things. Need to see about the concrete. I think that's the only thing missing for me starting to move all of my projects upstairs. I still have a crafter down here. But I don't have that powered. So I can take that away. And empty everything out of here. And we should be good to go. Guess what? I never guess right, so I'll say what.
Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful rectal hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
Yes, imagine that. Magic is not for everyone.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Now, shockingly, those are not copyrighted. There we are. What a time to get raided.
Cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos.
And we got some combos. Nice. Welcome, raiders, from Danny from IMDJK. I believe if I said that right. My thing is struggling to keep up. Yes, IMDJK. There we go. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Interesting. Do you actually still have that clip? Probably, knowing him.
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos.
Come in right at the perfect time for the daily trolling. So I need all this back. Do that for personal storage. There we are. Well, welcome to all the raiders. Should probably go eat something. I'm just not hungry. Oh, some people are like that. 3 p.m. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Yep. I get like that sometimes. We are playing Satisfactory. Since everything seemed to be going down. Okay, bye Dark. Been swept away by the mystical landslide and is now lurking. I love that you can customize those messages. I should make sure everyone is alive and well in the chat. everyone awake now? If they're not, then they're dead. That's an obvious thing. Okay, I need to put all this up through here. That way I can move my hub.
Oh, cool. I can do magic. I can cause chaos.
Sorry, that's... Oh, I love that one myself, actually. I'm glad that that one was not flagged for copyrights. Because I'm definitely keeping it. I do love chaos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he was asking people to be completely honest, very few people would say that they didn't and could actually mean it. As you can see. Okay, now that my hub has been done, I can finish out this hole here in the middle. Which is, if I would have known that, which I didn't at the time, I would have put it one piece or two pieces up. That way I could have made a clearance above it. And of course now it's not high enough for the mines either. Only good chaos, not drama. Exactly. I don't allow drama here. I will ban people over drama. Just because I don't need it in real life. Okay, I turn it around. I can do H. Put it right on here. Yes, just right. So now I can flail out the other side and die when I'm not thinking about it. It would be perfect, because I would be so busy, or so used to going out the other way. Yep, that's the Danny D special right there. That and coffee emojis. I have to use my flashlight down here now that I have all this. Okay. Now that's... These are still going down here. Now if I disconnect my power, that's going to be it until I get it started again. I will actually... I'll take out that and that. I will leave that because I need it for right now. And I'll put them upstairs. You know, I'm procrastinating right now by hanging out in here. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I am the perfect place to procrastinate at. So, go for it. Procrastinate away. It'll at least give me some minor validation in life. And I'll leave that one free. That way I still can use the iron from it. Okay. Let's see, the equipment will be right behind here. So this is going to be our miscellaneous area for right now. Because we got the equipment there, we got the research there. Let's see, I don't have the stuff for the awesome sink or the awesome shop, so that'll be over here anyway. All those are done. There we are. Conveyor lifts. I will use those to bring the iron up here. The jump pads. And there's basic walls. I don't need that as of right now. I may need it on the other side of my base to keep me from running off the edge. Knowing me. Okay, all that stuff is there. Dark Sanity, I've never understood this game. It's building a factory. Now you're spelling like me, Danny D. It's basically building a factory. My brother got it for me and tried explaining it. It's literally just mining and building factories, and that's it. Basically. And exploring and research. Stuff like that. But what is there to explore? You can now they have like drop. Oh yeah, there are monsters. You missed it a while ago. I can actually probably go show you one. There's 4 different classes of monsters that will get you if you get near them, and then they have mini boss of each of them that are bigger and harder to kill. Now watch me run around and not be able to find one. But again, now they have crash pods that have hard drives that give you extra recipes and research you couldn't get before. Just mining up stuff and making factories. Yes, it does require a certain type of person to play the game. It's right on the edge of the spectrum of games that I play, just because of the exploration element. If it was just factories, no, I wouldn't. That's not really my thing to just do factories. See, there's a monster. And if you get too close to it, it will attack you. And they run into you. So you shock them. And you pick up his guts, and then you can turn it into stuff and use it for research. Not my style game, but I don't mind watching. Yeah, it is one of those that it is better to watch for most people. Because then you can watch somebody else be OCD and get stuck on putting everything on platforms and everything being just right. My ex-roommate was terrible about having everything lined up perfect. And it had to be perfect or he would just redo everything over and over again. I seen him redo an entire platform like this because one was not where he wanted it. Or it was faced the wrong direction. So yeah, you can get really OCD about it. But generally, if you don't put that much into it, then yeah, you can. Let's see, how many are we up to? About halfway there. I get 2 a minute, so it'll be a bit. Now the concrete will be the easiest one to get up there, actually. Because I can just take it straight up from there. Let's see, from the way things are coming into the base, making this side over here, the production side would probably be the easiest. Because I got the copper there, and you have the limestone coming from there, and iron is right there. Ah, congratulations, Dark Sanity. You got the... what is it? Remorade? I am terrible with Pokemon names. I just got Pokeballs for that. Yep. That's the way it goes. Everything will be fine for me to move stuff, but issue will be the power. So everything will basically shut down, and I hate that. Yeah, I want to finish this before I start moving stuff up there. I can probably start making extras up there. See, there's 4. That would make it too far down in there to make another one, so I will have to do it this way. I can go ahead and make my power central over here, if I've got the stuff for it. Nope, I do not have wire. Okay, gotta go for real. For real, got to get stuff done. Okay. Yep, I'll only be streaming for maybe another hour, the way things are going. Go ahead and get a lot of wire. Catch later, probably Friday. Unless things change, I will I will be doing a stream tomorrow probably. So, but understandably, probably see you Friday. We tend to eat later, at least for us. So yeah, I will probably do a stream then. Won't be on tomorrow. Family time and cooking. Exactly. A lot of people won't, but a lot of people will. So I'm gonna hedge my bets on those that are online tomorrow. Okay, put that one there. Yeah, wrong one. Q. Yeah, there we are. Put that one there. That one there. And that one there. Perfect. Now I do have an extra one, but I will probably turn the one off just because. Because I think, what is it? The splitter only does a 3, so definitely watch Friday. Yep. I should be on. They're trying to convince me to do family photos on Friday, but I don't have to be there till 5, so I will still have plenty of time to stream. Logistics and the splitter. Da da da. I will put it. Yeah. We'll do this. Right there. So that way I can funnel it all into these. And let's see, we need a, is it constructor? Which I don't have the plates for. Just let me guess, I probably left my plates down with everything else. Nope, there it is. Got those, and that's just the plates. I left the rest of them way over here. It is going to be a lot of up and down, back and forth until I get everything moved, but it'll be fine. Yeah, because there's the rest of my plates. These are almost done. Got 42, so it'll be about 8 more minutes until I have everything ready to do my first space elevator. Or to see it being shot off into space at least. At some point I can get a jetpack, so looking forward to that as well. Constructor. Okay, you want that close so they can get it. And then we'll... Nope, 2, or 3. There we are. And then this will make the biomass. And from here we just need a storage container. And it does not have to have a long thing on it. And it should be ready. Now this one down here is kind of a backup, just in case I need it. I'll just turn it off anyway. And now we have our power central ready. And for right now, let's see. I do want to make it to where I can, what is it? I want to be able to have upgraded power. That's going to be a big one because the more upgraded it is, the more things you can tap in. Because right now the power poles only get 4. And I would like to get a little bit more than that. It's a good thing about the ravine is you can just basically make your platform as big as you want and go as far as you want. Let's see, this is 7 wide. I don't want it too easy for the monsters to be able to get up here if I do get chased by one. So let's put this over this way. Let's do it like that. Good enough. Now when I need to bring my copper over here, I can just go ahead and do it. Let's see how far till I make the smelters, because I'm gonna have several of them. Let's see, because iron splits off into 2. Copper technically will as well. So put one there. And let's see. As of right now, I'm just using the 2. And you have copper, and you have iron. The limestone is just made into concrete. And the sulfur is not really made in anything as of right now as well. So these two will just go into storage containers. So that's easy enough. And that will go into there. That will go into there. And number 1 is copper, or not copper, iron. Number 2 is copper. I do need the third one to be that other. But I won't have the third for right now. So I can just go ahead and put it right there. Get another storage. There, because this ain't gonna be over here for a bit, but nothing wrong having it set up and ready. And that leads into there. Alrighty, so we have that. This one I will go ahead and turn off because I don't have that. I need the explosives for that one. Now we have constructors. I'll move these up a little bit since they do have to go in multiple places. Yeah, it should be good. Clicked too fast. That's a Michael special for you right there. Two. We're doing 4 like that because we will need splitters for each of these. From our logistics. And with these, see, I can put it right there on that dot. That one on that one. Gortek, hello! This is a new game. It seems you like the open world base building games. Yes, I have always loved those. It's everything from open world to adventure, fantasy, FPS. I was playing Call of Duty and Fortnite. So I have a decent array of things that I like to play. Surprised you don't play Minecraft. I do, actually. I was playing it last night. But I haven't done it on stream yet. I thought about it today, actually. There was a cyber attack, and I wasn't sure what was going to work and what wasn't. So since Steam was up, I'm like, I will play a game on there. It looks like things are being taken care of, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Okay, so this will go here. And this one will go here. And that one goes into that. And that goes into that. So what is the story of this game? You are a little peon working for the good of the company and only the good of the company. Basically any kind of corporate job you've ever held. Let's see. I'm assuming it's like many of the space games. It sounds like they've taken people that could or could not be, air quotes, prisoners, kind of slightly wiped their mind, and because it mentioned before about not remembering family or relations and stuff like that. So I'm assuming there's some sketchy biz going on there. And they send these people to planets, and you're supposed to build huge factories, mine resources from every conceivable kind that there is, or resource, materials, things like that. Oh, so they decided to do the Babylon 5 Death of Personality. That's kind of what it sounded like. It hasn't said it specifically because this is kind of a cartoony game. Probably making it family friendly, but sounds like it, yeah. And let's see. Everything on here is supposed to be for the good of the company, basically. And of course you have the, as a person yesterday said, the sassy robot lady that talks to you and makes snippy little remarks whenever you do something and when you come up with something new. And then they talk about it's all about the profitability for the company and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's like that. You venture around, you can find these hard drives, and it gives you rare recipes for different things products you can make. So basically, you should give your life to guard the cash register type of corporation, basically. Yeah, because they did mention that it doesn't matter if you put yourself in danger as long as the company gets what's theirs, basically. They said it has a specific way they said it, but that's the general idea it gave you. Talks about knowingly throwing yourself into life or death situations. Okay, need to check our plating to see if it's done being made yet. Now, as of right now, we have this little zapper, but eventually we'll be able to make like a little sword. And there is kind of a ranged weapon, I guess, from what they were talking about, that you can make. So I actually kind of need that for when the mini bosses come after me when I'm out there. Yesterday I got jump scared by I was trying to get this rare thing that you just randomly find, and I was collecting it, and right as it got done collecting, a monster shot through it at me. About scared me half to death. I think the real Sir Pickle was watching it as it happened. I was talking about being jump scared like that. Who cares about Pickle? A lot of people, apparently. He's got over 170 followers. Over 100 more than me. And 70 more than Ray, so he's apparently rather popular. So we'll wait for the plating to get loaded in. I can transfer my mind into a pickle. Yep. He has a Discord, and so we get some interesting chats going on in there. The other day we were talking about DOMs and subs and different things like that with one of the ladies he knows. We had some very interesting things, and of course, he didn't have much of a clue about it, but then we were educating him on some of the more darker things in life, and he had no clue, which was hilarious. Okay, we seal it. Get the plating ready to go. And ready to dispatch.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
That basically tells you all you need to know about the company right there. So you're explaining the lyrics of this long S&M. Yeah, nice to hear. Basically. Somebody had to. He's a year older than me, but I know quite a bit more about that than he does. There we are. There we go. We shoot it up in the sky. Ah. It's self-building.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
It's always good to make sure the base level knowledge of the population is enhanced. Of course! And the company's totally not gaslighting you to keep working for the good of kittens and puppies, according to her. But yeah. Okay, now I need thousands. This is where automation really gets into it. Especially with needing 1,000 of the plating, so you'll have to be making them even more assembly things. So yeah, about the good of foals and calves. Well, we haven't gotten there yet. Give it time, I'm sure they will try that as well. Let's see. I have to get close enough that I can see. Put that there. How's that? Yep, it's too far out. I am going to be a little bit OCD about this, just 'cause. There. Perfect. Go down through here and connect them up. These will be for overflow storage. Now, if I was still playing with my roommate, he would use the overclocking and underclocking to make sure that they are doing exactly enough to go from there to the next chain without overflow. And then he would have to go back and tweak every single one of them over and over and over. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'll just have overflow containers, and when they're full, that's fine. If they get full, then I'll ramp up the other ones. I'm not going to keep dealing with things over and over. So this one will be plates. This one will be rods. Mystical, I need some background action while I work. Come on. Oh, there'll be plenty of action. Just maybe not what people are expecting. Let's see. I can do the sheeting with this one. And these are for the it's like caterium, but I ain't gonna deal with that for right now. Okay. So now we have plating and rods. Rods can go into screws, because then we're going to have to start moving into assembly line stuff. That's going to be the issue. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Coal power, that's the one. Basically all that is for making coal stuff. Vehicle, basic steel, iron ore and coal. That's how you make the pipes. That's how I need it for that new stuff. This is the Xenobasher. There we are. That's what I need. Let's see. You just have to be careful. If you enhance the knowledge of the population too much, you end up with a population of Cenobites. True. Okay, that's the milestone for that. Let's see, how much do I have? I have 73. I need 100. Do that. That goes there, because I'm going to need sulfur. And that should be good to go for now. Oh, getting a little laggy. Okay, probably for all of this, I need to turn this off, actually. And I'll have to go through all the ore. Or as Slanesh called. Yeah, probably a very good chance of that. Let's see. There we are. I need to turn this off too. Yeah, and it can continue working on that. See, I think I have... Yeah, I got more than 1,500. Let's see, I will need rods, which I have more than enough. And I will need plates as well. Which I had several of those. And that goes into plating, which I don't need that now. I need reinforced, which is screws and plates. So we have screws and plates. And I'll just let that chew through them as much as it wants. Okay, so all those are pre-rolls. We have ads in less than 3 minutes. Let's see, as of right now, I've got my mines turned off. Not the limestone, because that's an easy fix. I can just delete one of them. Now that's to power that. Now over here, since I do have some power, actually I will start with container. Put that one there, and that will lead into a constructor. And that runs on one. And then I need an assembler. And I actually need it to line up just with the back, and that's it. Oh, it's missing rotors. Duh. Of course, I left those down here. I'll get it together one of these days. It'll take a while, but I'll do it. Take all these advanced ones up there anyway. And then I'll just be connecting the mines back up to the smelters I have. Using the, what's it, heads or tails card on me. I do like that one, it's pretty cool. Okay, assembler. Oh, and the ad's over. Okay, good. Yeah, that's something we were talking about earlier. I have, how did you get your name? Oh. It depends. Who are you asking, me or Grochek? He's right there. I don't need more of these. Both now. I wondered. Me, it's a pretty easy story, really. I have always gone by Mystic on my online profile. I started that, let's see, 2019. And it's just always been, the reason is there was a game. I still play today, just I haven't streamed it. It's called Warlords Battle Cry 3. And it had a bunch of little, it's a, what is it, RTS, real-time strategy. And you go around, you try to conquer lands, you're a kingdom. And there was this one kingdom, it is I believe it's high elves. And they have a person in it called Mystic. It is a Mystic character. It shoots magic, which of course I love magic stuff, as you can tell by my stream and all that. And every time you create one of these in a building, they have I guess you should say, a tagline that they say every time they come out. It's always the same. And when the Mystic comes out, it had this very echoey reverb voice, and it would say, "So you need some magic." And I don't know. I just like the look of the character. I like the entrance sound that he had and the way he said it. And so when I was looking for a name for my Discord, Mystic just came up. And it's always been that. Now it's evolved to Mystical on here just because of the MysticalLandSlide. And the landslide part of it, I can be, whenever I'm having a conversation and I want to get a point across, I can kind of, I guess you would say, steamroll my ideas into something. I try not to, but I can do that. And I can be very, strong in my opinion on things. So when I was looking up a name, I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, I can steamroll my opinions through when I want to. And it's just kind of like a landslide. So I am MysticalLandSlide. And it's unique enough, you ain't going to find too many more of them on Twitch with something with a name that crazy as mine. So that's mine. Well, being strong in your opinion, just be sure not to kish gallop. It's a little beyond me, but I will just nod my head and agree and say, okay, sounds good. Just for the sake of argument. Thing is, I should know what that means, but off the top of my head right now, I don't. I'll connect that to there. And that to there. So those are ready to work if they need it. And a gish gallop is where you spam tons of ideas to steamroll a debate. Yeah, I don't usually do that. Well, I'm a very singular kind of person in that respect. When it comes to ideas, I tend to just focus on the one. So if it's a debate about something, I tend to try and keep it just about what we're talking about. But I have been known to steamroll my opinions through on things when it comes to a debate like that. But it's usually when I'm talking to stupid people who don't understand and who just can't get it. So I tend to be a little hard-hitting on that. To the point that it actually did scare an ex of mine, and they're like, "Oh, I hope I never make you mad the way that you can really push your idea through like that." I'm like, well, just don't make me mad. I can be a little intense when I get aggravated, so. But that's a family trait with me, so. We do our best to do better than we can, but sometimes the situation just calls for it. I have also been known to put an end to debates very quickly whenever I get tired of hearing it. I did that a few times on my friend's server. And it just kind of leaves the room in silence. It's like, well, I'm done. I'm tired of hearing about it. You're arguing in circles. Nobody's making headway. Just be done with it. Which actually I got applause a couple times from that. Unfortunately, in about 10 minutes I will have to leave as I need to finish my Thanksgiving shopping. Ah, very nice.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna, and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Whoever they were. Yeah, see, that's the kind of that's one reason I do like this game, is because they mix humor in with the corporate overlord lifestyle. Let's see, I need 2 Xeno Zappers, so I can do that. Let's see. It's usually better to mutually end a debate if no further progress can be made. Yeah, but when you're dealing with stupid people, they don't know that. And sometimes they need to get smack upside the head to figure they've gone too long. And I have been known to do that. Not always physically, sometimes with words. Because they just keep trying to ram it, and it's like, it's not working. It's not doing anything. Nobody cares anymore. Just be done with it. So yeah, that tends to be my way of handling it. Imagine if AI talking to you were the boss of the corporation. That's where you go over to the wall and unplug. It's the easy way of fixing it. Let's see, we'll move these down now that I have more upgrades on my inventory. And need to put these in here because they are high-powered things. But yeah, I know what you mean. Generally, I do like to have a mutual understanding with people, even if we do end up on opposite sides of a debate. But there are some people who just can't be reasoned with. And in those kind of cases, I want it over and done with. I don't want to have to deal with them. I don't want to have to hear it going on and on and on. So yeah, I will make a quick end of the conversation. But only if need be. Extra hand slot. That's steel, so we'll have to do the steel upgrade for that, and I do need it. I remember the skit where a CEO installed this AI to find a way to maximize profits. He presented the AI to the board of directors. When he activated the AI did its analysis and said, "Fire the CEO." Exactly. They will be surprised if they do try to bring those in and get them in charge of things, that is likely to happen. And they will not be happy about it. But when you're talking about being cost effective, it kind of works. But yeah, I will be ending here soon anyway, so probably about the time you have to leave, I will probably be I'll start ending the stream as well. Let's see, it's still making the plates, which is just fine with me. I don't have... there's not too many plates left. So I will actually just go ahead and end it with that. And we can switch over, and of course gotta go back to rotors again. These are screws and iron rods. I'm surprised so many people have forgotten the lesson from the Twilight episode, The Brain Center of Whipley's. Because people don't remember things like that. And what do they always say? Those that forget history are doomed to repeat it, and yet they repeat it constantly. That it is such a thing, and it is so true, and people don't get it. But yeah, the Twilight Zone and shows like that talked about AIs and robot controlled things, they had a little bit of an insight, and people forget that. But yet everybody has the idea, they know how to do it better. That's why they keep trying socialism. They think they can do it better, but they don't. But yeah, it's one of those things. They gotta find out the hard way. And then when they find out the hard way, they come back and, oh, why didn't you tell me? It's like, we did. You didn't listen. Well, I don't think history repeats. It does rhyme. Yes. But it doesn't repeat exactly. But people do tend to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Unless they learn from it, they do go back and make them. Happens a lot, unfortunately, but that's the way things go. Okay, so I can power that. Yeah, I can make a power pole right there. And you break those lines. And you just add them into it. Put it there. And there. And that should be connected to everything. So it can't go up. Problem in the US is that almost no one knows what socialism is. They tend to mistake socialism. Exactly. I have heard that argument so many times. It actually gets draining after a while when people don't realize what it is. I've seen a lot of YouTube shorts on that recently. And they keep trying to tell them. They're mistaking it for what it's not. And they're trying to think that it's something else. But yet they still call it this. And it just over and over and over, these psychos just can't quite get it. But yes, I totally agree with you there. Okay, so that is working. Let's see. Now they're powering that up. Now let's see, I need to actually take everything from the one downstairs, and I can bring it up here. Now I can, now that I have that assembler and all that set up, I can start putting things where they need to be up there. And of course it's chewing through everything down here super fast. That's the rods. And I can move everything from here. That's the rotors. And you just delete it all. I should get all this back. And there's that. And once I bring this up and start it up there, I should just have to start moving the ores up. Everything else should be set. And I'll have the exact same thing, only in a more uniform setup. There we are. So we have, actually on this side, we're going to do all of those. And that side will be screws, which I will go ahead and put in here. Is it not powerful enough? So consume is 4. Oh, I don't have the I don't have the screws to consume. Okay. Alright, we got about 2 minutes, so I'll probably go ahead, I'll give one good look over. It's the power hub. That's the side pieces. All of these are ready and waiting to go. Anyways, I have to go. Have a good stream. Yep, I'm getting ready to close it off as well. I hope you have a good day and good luck on your shopping. And a happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Alright, so overlooking our latest bit of the factory. Turn off our flashlight so it looks prettier. Okay, now I will go ahead and end it with that since it is after 4. Let's see, stream ending. Alrighty, and as usual, first things first, you gotta look and see if there's anybody worth raiding. We have what they call I think it's Lil Squish. Pickle rated them. And let's see. Have to see when it comes up what they are playing. Is it Winter Burrow from the looks of it? They seem pretty nice. I followed them a while back. So we'll go with that. So the usual bits here at the end. All of my socials are up on the screen. You can find everything through my link tree. It has my Discord, my YouTube, all that good stuff. I post notifications on my X and all that. And so I'll get this raid started. This is MysticalLandSlide wishing everybody that celebrates it at least a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good time with your loved ones and all the good food. That's the best part about it. And I'm wishing you a very good day.